in the humblest way possible. I'm going through one of the best times of my life, and you know, one of the times where I'm making the most, I'm making the most money I ever made in my life. I'm the closest with God, but somehow I feel like the most kind of just confused, and it's kind of like it's a weird feeling because, you know, for so long, like I've been so like attached to how how good I think my life is gonna be. Like I attach that to money, right? And now, like now that I'm making a good amount of money every single month, and you know, like I have a good relationship with God. Like this is kind of like what I have been working towards, and I'm not towards my goal that, you know, I've always dreamed of, but I'm really confident I'm gonna get there in the next 1 to 2 months. But now that it's actually working out and I see it working out, um, it's just kind of weird. In a sense, it's like it's really good. Like, you know, the number in my bank account's growing day by day, and it's a really good feeling. But at the same time, I have an urge to just go out and just spend my money and just have fun with it, right? And I've done that a couple days out of this month, and it's not like I can't afford it or anything. Like I can go do it, right? But I don't have the the friends. Like no offense, like if my friends watch this or anything, I don't have the friends or like the people around me that, you know, want to do what I want to do, right? They don't either have the money, they don't have the time, or you know, just the resources to be able to do the things that I want to do, right? To be able to go downtown and get on a boat, to go downtown and just even going to a nice dinner or like the beach, right? Just things that don't require too much money rather than like a boat. But it's like I'm in a weird spot just because I'm not surrounded by the friends, and I don't have the money to go get surrounded by the friends that I want to be surrounded by, to get on the boats, to go to the nice dinners, go shopping. I don't have the money to do that yet. And I'm also not at a point where I'm like not making any money to where like I'm in the house every day and I need to be just locked in. So I'm kind of in like a weird play, and obviously it's good to like I'm locked in like a bunch of the time, right? But I'm saying like to go out like a few days a month, right? That's good. Like there's no way you can be locked in for 30 days a month. I mean, I'm not gonna say there's no way, but it's like it's honestly like very very hard to be locked in for 30 days a month and not go enjoy the fruits of labor, especially like right when you start making money, right? Like when you like picture this, like you never had anything before, like in terms of money wise, and now that you have it, it's like you're gonna the first month you're gonna want to go spend a little bit, right? So I'm kind of in that weird position where it's like I can't go out and live with or live by the friends that, you know, I want to have. What I'm kind of working towards is kind of forcing me to like I can't get locked in, right? It's hard for me to lock in right now just because of the simple fact that it's like um I want to go have fun, I want to go enjoy it, and I don't know why. Maybe it is to experience it and see if I want to keep work. Like it's very very hard for me to work right now because, like I said, I just started making money, a little bit of money, and I want to like just get a taste of it, and you know I can't really do it here or do it with the people I'm around, right? And for me, just starting to make money, like I find myself going out with these girls and kind of just sharing the fruits of my labor, right? But it's not really like kind of like the experience that I want to live out here. And as I'm going out with these girls, it's like every single time that I kind of go out with one of these girls or whatever, it kind of like I get even more less locked in, right? Like every time I go out with one of these girls and kind of like just live that life, like downtown, fast life, cars, black trucks, shopping. Every time I do one of those days with the girl, I get even more less and less locked in. And I also find God kind of just trying to move that away from me, right? He's trying to move the women that I'm trying to bring into my life away from me, as you know, I'm trying to bring them into my life to kind of, you know, have fun or whatever. And the only reason why not going out with my friends and going out with these women is because, like I said, my friends, they don't enjoy these things. They don't enjoy spending money on these things. You know, the shopping, downtown, black, you know, like, etc., right? That whole kind of life, right? So it's like bringing a female that's kind of like the alternative that I have to it. But what I'm kind of getting at is, like, every time I kind of start or like rekindle a relationship with one of these females, it's like God tries to pull me away, because God knows that that's not what I should be chasing right now. God's blessing me with all that I'm getting blessed with right now, and I'm just chasing these women that are just gonna be temporary and that are not gonna actually help me move me towards my goals. And that's what's kind of putting me in the position to where it's like I can't get locked in, because I want to have fun. The only way I can have fun is going out with one of these girls, which, you know, God doesn't want me to. He's blocking it off every single time. He's putting a barrier there, and every time I go out, I get less locked in, right? So my heart is kind of desiring going out and having fun, but and there's honestly nothing wrong with that, right? Going out and having fun, but it's the fact that I'm bringing these women in, and just, you know, they're gonna be short term, and God doesn't want these women in my life, so he's pushing them away. And I'm kind of chasing that lifestyle with the women because I want to have fun. So it's kind of like I'm in a rough spot to where it's like I can't lock in, right? Honestly, just I need to lock in. I know what I need to be doing. I need to lock in. I need to focus on, you know, just building up this momentum that I have going for me right now. But it's like it's honestly one of the hardest things that I've come across, right? And in this online business journey right now, as you know, I've just started to make real money. It's like one of the hardest things, because like when, like, not even on no, you feel what I'm saying, like all crazy coming, like when you really come from like having nothing and now like you have money hitting your account, your bank account's growing every single day. It's like you have such a strong urge to go spend the money and do the things that you've been wanting to do for 4 or 5 years. But you know that the only thing that you genuinely need to do right now is focus on what's got you to this point, right? Focus on putting in the work, focusing on building up the momentum, and just focusing on the things that are going to ultimately get me to the point in life where I'm around these friends, to where I can go out and just go shopping, go drive fast car, like just do nice things. And I don't know, I'm just putting out this video just to kind of remind myself what my kind of mindset is right now. I need to make the most of this opportunity I have now, and not let these women distract me, or not let this lifestyle that I'm chasing distract me. And I'm not really chasing the lifestyle, I'm just kind of chasing like something that's new, right? That's like I think that's like a natural human desire, like chasing like the unknown or something like that, right? So that's kind of like what's on my mind right now. I'm just putting this video out just as like a documentary thing, and If this is your first time coming across my video, hit the subscribe button, and there's gonna be a lot more videos coming soon.